Adam, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. Thank you for inviting me. And thank you for putting this on. This is a great talk or place to talk. My name is Adam Pridgen. I work for U.com. I'm one of the early security engineers here, and from time to time, I get asked to take on responsibilities such as interviewing people who are executives or who might be coming in to lead certain functions. This can serve as a challenge because one, I'm a type A personality, uh, and I want to get it right. But then also, I have absolutely no context on how to interview executives. So this is where AI comes into play, and I find it very useful. So the situation is, I got asked to interview an executive, had absolutely no context or clue on how to do it, and so this is where I leveraged AI. In this case, I just simply created a prompt saying, you are an executive hiring manager. You need to create an interview process and then create a scorecard that generates, something measurable when you're interviewing these folks. And on top of that, I want to capture, the values that I value and that the organization values. And so I think that people in this audience who have never done interviews or who struggle with, putting together interviews can gather some value from that. And so in this case, what I did is I created the prompt. I asked for three separate interview scripts, three separate interview attempts to kind of give me a sense of what success looks like and what failure looks like. And then I asked for it to capture relevant executive skills, like they've been able to grow the team from 30 to 50. They've grown annual recurring revenue from $200 million $2 million to $50 million. Somebody who fosters curiosity and growth, someone who's known how to work with a security incident, and someone who works closely with general counsel, yada, yada, yada. And so it does a really good job of generating these traits and these questions for me. But then, there's other things that come up like, well, great. You created all these nice things. How do I follow up and sound like I've done this before? So then I asked it to create a series of follow-up questions that I can ask. Oh, another key point here is toxicity. So there's a lot of leadership traits that can present themselves as positive, but they might actually be toxic during the interview process. So I also asked for ways to delineate between somebody who's genuinely focused on team growth and success of the team versus taking ownership of all the success. So I also asked it to kind of come up with some things that I can use to identify whether the individual comes from a blame culture or a culture that emphasizes safety and it's okay to fail, because generally you want to have a safe environment where people can fail and experiment freely. And then the next thing is like, okay, so give me some relevant follow-up questions that I can talk with this person about and not sound like I've never done this before. Yeah, and I just, that's how I did this. And yeah, I'll pause there for any questions.
All right. So I'm seeing that we do actually have some questions here, which is pretty cool. Moon, would you mind taking that over?
Sure, I'll start with my question. Are you basically running this through a transcript live as you're doing the interview, or are you're taking written stuff?
I take written stuff. This is pre-prepared. So for
Okay.
example, someone comes to me and says, I want you to do an interview. And I say, okay, I'll just write the script and generate the scorecard.
Oh, that's awesome. Um, Pedram's speculating that the U.com might just be a washing house for O4 Mini. This is also the first I've heard of U.com.
So actually, we've been around for a few years.
Okay.
U.com takes all the models, puts it in one place, and helps people organize and do things.
Oh, awesome. Anyone else have any other questions? I may be missing one.
Adam just asked one.
Oh,
Uh,
can you detect when they use AI to respond? Excellent.
uh, Not really. No, I don't have that ability.
Gotcha. I think that's next, right? Cat and also cat. Like I'm using
Yeah.
AI to detect you. Now you got to detect me.
And Pedro, I see Fyodor is saying, let's go to the North Koreans. They're pretty good at this right now, right?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Right.
thank you very
Yes,
much.
anyone with a hiring process.
Yes. All right. Thank you very much, Adam. Really appreciate it.